Yo guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the stream. I'm trying something a little bit different. Well, let me preface the first thing. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold. I do apologize. I sound not great, and I'm coughing quite a bit. But we're here for the playoff game against none other than LAFC. Because why would Austin play anybody except for LAFC or Dallas in the playoffs? Okay. But we're here and we're ready. The other thing that I'm trying, no headphones. We have the speakers going, but I think I have it in a way that this will not pick up the speakers. So I don't know. We will see. I also need to move some of this stuff so I can that one. That should be fine. Let me know if you guys can hear things, and I'll put the headphones on and turn the speakers off and all that kind of stuff. It's just easier without it. I can move around a little bit more. Yeah. I'm nervous. I don't know what's going on. Back line. We got what do we want to do first? Let's do lineups first. Boom. I have this one. Just kind of a cropped in version of it because it's easier for you guys to read and you guys don't have to keep like zooming into stream or straining or listening to me. Stuver between the sticks. I'm not 100% sure. I am almost confident that it is a back five with Dessler and Gallagher wide. Dessler on the right, Galley on the left. Svatok, Heinzak, Biru is the midfield, is the middle three. Midfield of probably Ilie and Danny, and then wide is Azuni, is Wolf and Buka, and then Azuni central is what I'm assuming. With Stefan Cleveland, Zan Kolmanich, Julio Cascante, Djordjevic, Sabovic, Taylor, Fodry, Dubrsevsky, and Adair O'Brien on the bench. But the other thing that I have teed up here ready to go is something that Austin FC posted earlier today, about 7 hours ago, that says, bring the chaos. Austin FC kicks off the 2025 Audi MLS Cup playoffs at LAFC that we'll watch. And then I'll give you a score prediction as well. So let me see if is this even working? Oh, that's the completely wrong scene. This one. There we go. All right. All right. Let's watch this and we'll see what we got going on. I can unmute this for now. We'll see. Anything that before? There we are. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio through the microphone doubled or not.
In the West, there's only those who hear the chaos of November and those who don't. But the sound of silence, well, that's just not Austin. Nah, I'll tell you what it is. It's the moves we made last winter.
Austin FC's newest designated player.
The threads we unveiled this spring. It was in that first cold and rainy night in February, and the relentless rhythm of this Southside drumbeat. That's Austin. Another moment eclipsed, another milestone cemented, another drop in the bucket in this 100-year war. And now, the ripple effect is still taking shape. Like waves across this Texas desert, where a new dawn is again emerging. A black sun rising against a verde sky, set to the tune of one voice, one city, drowning out the silence.
I don't know if you can really use Nashville highlights there, but it's fine.
It's louder.
I mean, yeah, like normal, the Austin FC media team crushes it. Always. I mean, it is what it is. Exactly what it seems like. It's just a video for nothing. Oh well. All right. Let's see. We'll go back here, and this hasn't changed, correct? No. Kicking off. In about 5 minutes here. Starting with, I guess, moving on to my score prediction. I could see this game going a couple different ways. I could see a like 5-0 LAFC slaughter. I mean, you got Sun and Bouanga back from the last time that these two teams faced up against each other. But at the same time, you have Austin sitting in this 5-back that they've been very, very good with. Surprisingly, after the first little bit that they've tried this 5-back in the last couple of years, coaching difference is a player difference. Who knows? Probably a little bit of both. I mean, yeah, like I said, it could be a very slaughter for LAFC at home, or you could go the other way and you could say Austin just sits back, gets one counter, wins at 1-0. I could very much also see this game going 1-1 into penalties, because if you're not aware, if the game ends the 90 minutes tied, you go straight to penalties. There is no extra time. There is no more minutes played. It's just straight to penalties. So I could see this game ending in penalties, which if it goes to penalties, I would take Austin probably 8 out of 10 times. And that says more about the LAFC penalty takers, who I would assume that would be taking, rather than Brad Stuver on that one. I don't think Hugo Lloris is that good anymore, surprisingly. So, I don't know. All right, what did Austin FC just tweeted something, I think. Uh, Should not have the Austin FC. Go there. All right, let's see what they post. Oh, just pregame pictures. Okay. Of not starters. Yeah, there's one picture of starters. A picture of Jan Kolmanich, a picture of Sabovic, a picture of Stuver. Okay. Fun. Let's see, what is everybody else saying? Shout out to We Are Austin TV that did a pregame live stream, Twitter space. Shout out to them. Let's see, what do we have going on their post? Somebody says strong lineup tactically, sit in a low block and counter. Also allow Kolmanich to come in as a sub to help with set pieces and corners. That's true, yeah. If there's excuse me, if there's a lineup to make it happen, we're looking at it. Hold the line and let Buka fly. Sure. Our best 11, we got to stay in and steal late with a CJ goal. A CJ goal is that would be something. That would be something. I did post. I did respond to the official the official Austin FC post, and said this could be either be a 5-back or back. This could either be a back 5 or back 4. I have no idea, and I don't know how to feel. I get a lot of people saying it's back 5 with Beer at center back. I would agree. Back 5s, but some tricks or treats on the back line. And then back 5 is my assumption. Beer plays center back. Gallagher and Dessler are wing backs. I'm fine with it because it's what worked in Minnesota and against Seattle. True. Both of those are true, and Austin does like see how that works. Let's see, what did I know Apple TV as well, part of this game, did a match preview that I'm just going to take a look at. We will. we will hit this real fast. We'll watch this, and then by that time, the game should be like broadcast should be kicked off. So we'll see what these two guys have to say.
Get ready for Son Heung-Min's playoff debut in Major League Soccer. It goes down on Wednesday when LAFC host Austin FC. Coverage starts at 10 p.m. Eastern on MLS.
Can you guys hear
Countdown.
the
Right into
broadcast
kickoff at
doubled
10:30
or
p.m.
no?
Eastern. MLS wrap up the fall with all the highlights, analysis, and interviews following the match. Doyle, LAFC Austin. We just saw this one on Sunday Night Soccer.
Yep.
It was a 1-0 Austin win, but there was no Sonner Bawanga. So give me your first thoughts on this particular matchup in round one.
It's going to be a very different game with Son and Bawanga on the field for LAFC. We've seen that the entire
Did Austin play that game in a 5-back
That
though?
said, I do think that Austin hit on a little bit of a blueprint in that game, and I expect to see them come out in the same shape with the same game model once again.
All right, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. On the LAFC side, this is their time of year. Son and Bawanga are absolutely
Yes.
flying. Where does
Georgievich played.
this LAFC
Baudry
team
started.
stack
No
up in terms of
Uzuni.
your big list of MLS Cup favorites?
Yeah, I've got them in the
Okay.
top tier, and I
Right.
think that just their top end talent, the
Munich,
quality that
Obrey,
they
and
have in
Dubu.
that tech,
Yeah, no
that
Uzuni.
is what has elevated them. But my worry is that we haven't seen them do it against the best in the league since Son has arrived. Like, they haven't had any games against any other top tier teams, and the one really good game that a really good team that they had to face was San Diego, and they lost that game. So there are some question marks about whether they can be as devastating against playoff caliber defenses as what we've seen from them against sort of the lower rung teams in MLS. That said, these two guys are geniuses. They're not just incredible athletes and incredible soccer players. Like, they guys who really figure stuff out on the fly. And we've seen a level of like interchange and connectivity between the two of them, with Bawanga mostly playing on that left wing and then Son playing as a center forward. But sometimes they swap roles in the run of play, like not even off the ball, on the ball it's happening. And then they get a little force magnifier from the right wing, whether it's Andrew Moran or maybe David Martinez, who's so talented. They have the ability to unlock anyone. There's not a ton of reason to doubt them. I'm more just waiting for them to show, like, yeah, we are ready to do this against playoff caliber teams.
By the way, Steve Toronto this time of year always gets the defensive organization right, even though LAFC do have some injury issues on that back line that's caused them to go down the depth chart. I just want to put the numbers out there before we get to Austin. Denny Bawanga, 11 of his 24 goals since Sonny arrived. Sonny in 10 games, 9 goals and 3 assists. They are absolutely running people over. This might be the best duo we've ever seen in MLS history. Playoffs are a time to make that one count, and Austin are looking to make it count in the playoffs for the first time in their history. A pretty good run a couple of years ago, but now they're back under Nico Estevez. Can they stymie their way past LAFC, Doyle? This is not good.
Weeby, dude, come on. We've had problems in 2022 with your Minnesota find on YouTube. You know how you could fix that? Go down below, kind of right over there. Hit that subscribe button, and then go to your subscription feed, and it should be on the lives. That's one way to do that. But yeah, we had a successful run in 2022. The only problem, we lost the Western Conference Final. 15 teams, 14 teams, I think at that point. No, 13 teams at that point didn't even make the Western Conference Final. Let alone we in Austin FC made it there and lost to a single team. Austin FC in that season was arguably the 3rd or 4th best team in the league at that point, because we made it to the conference final and lost that. There was 2 teams that were arguably better, or not arguably, on paper were better. What do you mean they can now make it for the first time?
Numbers, the black and gold.
Yeah, that's the $1 million question. Because the blueprint I was talking about from 2 weeks ago that you saw firsthand, they just mirrored LAFC's formation. Like, LAFC's been playing sort of a 3-4-2-1. And so Austin, when they faced LAFC, played a 3-4-2-1. And the idea was twofold. Instead of turning it into a real soccer game, turn it into a series of individual battles all over.
Bring out the laminator. I believe somewhere on this computer I have that picture of Weeby with Austin FC in, what did he have us in that season? Was it 13th, 14th. Like whatever.
Hard to switch.
I have a
and what LAFC had been
I don't
doing
know.
so
I
well
I
since Sun
dislike a
arrived,
lot of
switching
the
field
Apple
to
TV
either
broadcast
Ryan
stuff because
Hollins down
they
the left wing
do
or
veer a
Hunter
lot of
on the
their
right wing,
broadcast
and
shitter
making the
to
opposition defend touchline to touchline.
the big
and
market
shift. And
clubs.
when that happens, Sun and Bawanga both are wonderful at finding the gaps and the channels in the sequence
LAFC,
when that shift happens.
Miami.
Austin took that away, and granted, it was against Jeremy Abobasi and Andrew Moran. It wasn't against Sun and Bawanga, but the principle is still the same. If you don't make it so that you have to shift all the
But Austin FC players on this roster, Jane Coleman and John Gallagher specifically, have put Denny Bawanga into their pockets multiple times.
time, there can be fewer gaps to attack. And
Always
turn
been
it
MLS
into
strategy
more of
to
a
bring
battle
the
of
best
attrition.
clubs and star players,
I love
which like I
Austin.
understand promoting the best clubs and star players, but it's week after week after week after week after week of smaller clubs, smaller market teams, Austin FC being one of the main ones because it's the one that I always am paying attention to, do not get the amount of recognition that they deserve to. In my opinion as well, the amount of coverage that somebody like Vancouver, the Whitecaps, had got, despite being in, I believe, the top 3 all season long in the West, didn't really get much more than, yeah, they're the top seed and move on from there until Thomas Muller signed. Which I understand, like, I get it, but at the same time, what are we doing?
Chances much more doing that than going up and trying to outplay LAFC. And I don't think, frankly,
It's a
there's
terrible
any
strategy
chance
if you
that
actually
Nico
want to
Estevez is
grow
gonna try to
the
do that.
league in the country.
It's an interesting matchup between the 3 seed and the 6 seed in the Western Conference. Heung-Min will make his playoff debut. Denny Bawanga trying to lead LAFC back to another MLS Cup. And Steve Cherundolo in his final season, can he add another trophy to his trophy case with the club in Los Angeles? Coverage starts at 10 p.m. Eastern on MLS Countdown on Wednesday night, 10:30 p.m.
All right. I don't want to watch that anymore. It's done. All right, let's see. What's up, Rocky? How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm getting over a cold and stressed. You know how it is. You guys ended up advancing out of that play-in game, correct? Playing. Ooh. Who? I know who you guys. Is it San Diego? I'll play San Diego. Is that right? San Diego? No. It is San Diego. Yeah. Okay. San Diego's gonna smoke you. I mean, I don't like to do this, but like, it did. I mean, close. How was that game? I mean, geez, the first 35 minutes of that game. Yeah, and Dwyer. Or Dryer. Yeah. Just based off the stats here, which I hate. I don't like just going off of stats on games than how things actually play. Is it tomorrow? No, this okay, yeah. A Tuesday for a playoff game is crazy as well. I also just realized that we're still here. That's gonna get me copyright claimed. Haha! Never mind. Alright, whatever. Hold on. I have a notification from this that says get your stream in costume for Fortnitemares. What? Okay. I also can kind of hear myself, so I'm turning this off. I didn't want to, but we're back to the headphones. And I can turn this down a little bit, turn me up. Cool. All right. Prediction. I talked about it a little bit before the game kicked off. I could see this game going a couple of different ways. Oh, apparently, according to Eric Goodman, per Apple TV's Andrew Weeb, excuse me, Austin FC's bus was 20 minutes late arriving to BMO Stadium, despite a police escort from Santa Monica. Interesting. Getting CONCACAF in the U.S. Interesting. In something that's not CONCACAF. I mean, kind of, but whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was saying earlier that I could see this game going like 5-0 LAFC, but I could also see it going like 1-0, 1-1 into penalties. If it goes to penalties, I would take Austin winning in penalties. But I don't know. That all goes down to Stuver. But I don't know. Okay, I'm looking at this other game. Yeah, the first 35 minutes was nuts. Yeah, it looks like San Diego just dominated the entire game. What was the lineups looking like there? 4-3-3. Yeah, I mean, that is basically... I mean, is this a second yellow that I'm looking at there? I mean, I guess a second yellow as well. I think we're gonna play defensive early. 100%. They're sitting back and playing 6 men behind the ball at all times. I mean, Rocky, going into that second half and going into the last 25, 30 minutes of that game with down a player against a decent San Diego team doesn't really help. Normally, you want 11 players on one side and 11 players on the other. And when you play 11 players on one side and 10 players on the other, that team with 10 players normally struggles. So you end up not getting a second yellow card. That would probably benefit you a little bit more. Sorry. And that's coming from us with, I mean, given Austin's been very good about not having players on red cards. Did Austin get a single red card this year? Speaking of that, actually, Austin did struggle with that prior. Stats. Yeah, top players. No, not ratings. I just want I want view all top player stats. Oh, here we go. FootMob rating. I want goalkeeping red cards. There we go. Heinz Ike got a single red card. What? 4-0 at home the last day of MLS. Rough. Made it to the playoffs. Yep, true. Yeah. Heinz Ike did get it. Was it a straight red card or was it a double yellow? I don't remember. It was a straight red card. No, it was a second yellow. That's right. It was this bullshit. Right at the end of the game, he gets sent off against Galaxy. Horrendous. That was all the way back in April. Jeez. I mean, given with, I mean, Rocky, do you remember how bad Austin FC was with like Danny getting reds and just clumping up suspensions due to accumulation? Alex Ring had some. God, it was terrible. All right, looks like Biro is just no Elie. Elie is just getting into Son's face there. It was an absolute mess 2 or 3 years ago. Son did just get nailed by Elie Sanchez there. Sort of red during the Open Cup semifinal. I don't know what you're talking about, JC. I don't know what you're talking. Which one? Who should have had a red card? Is that a blonde-haired Owen Wolf? Is that a dyed hair? It is. The other thing I do want to kind of show off a little bit. You guys scored for you in the first half. Brandon in the semifinal? Buka? No. What? Absolutely. For what tackle? What? Or just so he didn't score? Gonna mule kick Minnesota's left back? I could think of so many worse things Minnesota did during that game. Danny Bouanga is in Biru's pocket in the first 10 minutes. First 10 minutes, also known as, and hey, let's bring the cards out, referee. I have them right here if you need them. I got one of both. We can use one of these early for LA. Like, do you need them? How about these? You need these? I got both for you if you want them. He gets megged and then just a hand to the balls. The ref was terrible. Let me show you what I wanted to show you. Yeah, the ref was terrible. See, and I said the first 10 minutes. I'm in the first minute and a half. Yeah, I don't really care. Look at squads. Here. Boom. Oh, it changed. Boom. And Evo'd Scream Owen Wolf. Least use offer for both teams? I guess so. LAFC, according to to Apple TV, is playing a 5-3-2, which actually probably is a 5-3-2. Bureau's, nope, this is Bureau pushing all the way up there. Bureau just got pushed off the field, getting a free kick off of it. Produce one of these two, referee. He said, one more, calm down, one more, no more. Oh, sorry. There we go. All right, Owen Wolf, basically where the cameramen sit. Guillermo Beer, by the way. And that's also Owen Wolf taking a free kick, guys. What are we doing? I hate Apple TV. Ooh. Come on. Puts it up off Elie. Owen Wolf still top of the box with it at his feet now. He's trying to dribble through two players, one of which was Danny Bouanga. Counterattack here. Danny's still keeping on to him. Owen comes in. Let's go. Put him in your pocket. This is Steve Cherundolo last game, right? Or not last game, sorry. Last season. He's going back, most likely going back to Germany, correct? Is that what apparently is happening? Yeah. Heinz like there. Plays off for Danny Bouanga. Good block, Johnny. Good job, John. Elie's pointing it out as well. Great save. Great slide. Another corner. Heinzike does enough to hold him up, and then Johnny's there. Yeah. I don't think that's a goal. If John does not get there, but still. I think Stu is able to get there. What shirt? This guy front corner right there behind the corner kick on that side. wearing a white and blue striped shirt. Is that a QPR shirt that I saw? Is that what he's wearing? Another corner kick here for LA. That'd be a really shit penalty to give away if that does come back. Offside, yeah. It does look like Austin's just going to sit back. Talk's getting into it. Come on. Just control it. I don't think that's what that says at all, but that's okay. This looks like Austin's perfectly fine sitting back, letting LAFC hold the ball because they trust in their defensive line. That's no. Yellow card for a dive. Yellow card for a dive, referee. Come on. Yeah. No. Let's dive. Yeah, of course it's Bouanga, JC. Svatov's running in a straight line. Denny comes. Whoop. There you go. He's drawing the Denny Bouanga's drawing the contact. That's, if you give this a penalty, that is disgraceful. That's a dive from Denny Bouanga. That should be booked. None. I mean, there's contact, but like, Svatov's entirely looking at the ball, running towards the ball, and Denny just comes across him and just kind of, nah. You know what I mean? Yeah, he just goes down. Like, Denny just goes down. Yellow card, get out of here. Send him off for diving. Send him off for simulation. That's something that I wish that they did more of. is actually calling simulation. He does it all exactly. Good tackle, Owen. To John. Cross in. Long throw in position here. See, Austin's fine just having LA control the ball and just getting one or two counterattacks. Is there another World Series game on tonight? Up the Blue Jays. Let's go. Long throw from Denny or from John. I don't know what that's a call for. Is Denny normally playing on this? Oh no, that's not Denny. That's Heung-Min. But Denny is also playing on this right hand side a little bit. It's like Tillman's playing this like right midfielder role, and Danny Bouanga is playing in front of him. Because it looks like, from what the lineups are saying, it looks like Danny Bouanga and Son are the two guys up front. So I guess he is pushing live, but now on the left hand side. Oi! Ah! Get out of here, Tillman. The one is usually wide. Not sure they're like, yeah. It looks like a 5-3-2 with Denny and Son up top. But they're also talking about in that preview in like a 5-2-3, like Austin's playing tonight, and Denny Bouanga playing on the left hand side, Son playing central, but then we're also swapping then, kind of like what Son, I guess, kind of did at Spurs recently. Resting game worn kit. Oh, that'd be insane. No. A grass stained game worn playoff win kit. That would be nuts. Never gonna get one, but yeah. A 5-2-3 would make sense. That's what Austin's playing right now, with Owen and Uka wide and Nizuni in the middle. I don't know. Do you think Austin plays this formation if Brandon Vasquez does not get hurt? I don't think so. Because I think that midfield would then have to be those three guys of Danny, Ilie, and Owen. I don't think that Nico's going to do Danny and Owen as a 2 midfield pairing. But I could be wrong. Is it a formation or a personnel reason? Like, is it a tactic or personnel? Oh, no! I'm not 100% sure about that one. I'm not 100% sure that there was any extension on that. And he felt, and I don't know why you put your hands on him, but yeah, I don't know about that one. I want to see a replay of it, but no, they won't because they know. I mean, that would be an incredible counterattack goal, right? 17 minutes in, kind of against run of play. The lofted ball to Buka puts Austin in the driver's seat in LA. Oh, it's a great idea. Oh, Danny gets it. A great idea from Danny. He sees John making a run up the field. I think that was Danny. Might have been Owen. It might have been Owen, actually. That was Danny. That was Owen. Sorry, that was Owen. It's looking like Austin's kind of shifted to a 5-4 or 5-3-2. With Owen back, but then like in attack, which I feel like it should then shift to a 3-5-3 or 3-4-3. Sorry, 3-5-3 doesn't make sense. There's not enough players for that one. The shifting of the defensive unit for Austin, nuts. Like actually fluid. Is he took himself out of his shoes. He took himself out of his shoes. He skilled himself out of his own cleats. Fuck. What the fuck is Owen Wilson doing there? Wow. Wow. Get out of here. Oh. He's offside. He's off. He's off by here. He's off. And it's... I hate Hollingshead too. He's off. He's offside. So why is he taking a bump midfield? What are we doing? He's off. He was off. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm going to just give him credit as you said. Okay, never mind. Sounds like VR just not a thing. Nope. He's off by about here. Like mid shoulder, raise his arms out, and it's just I don't know. Buka does put that in the back of the net, but no, I want to look at the one that just happened. Heung-Min, leave your foot out of there. Oh, and it puts it through Stu's legs. Oh, hold on. I'm looking real quick on this what Book is complaining about here. Sorry, I'm not live. I'm looking at this replay from Buka. Oh, fuck off. Oh, I hate it. It's just all pro LAFC. It's a little shoulder tap between Buka and the defender. Defender goes down, referee's like, no, you can give me the foul. Who's the referee, guys? Oh, Rosendo Mendoza. Yeah, that guy. Great. What the hell is that, Owen? We've had 23 minutes of them glazing LAFC. Can we stop? Can we quit it at this point? I understand that Heung-Min Son and Denny Bouanga play for LAFC. I fucking understand the point. I do not care anymore. God, I hate the commentators in this. He's just pulled John Gallagher's shirt, but nothing. That absolute washed player, that guy. Son, absolutely washed. Can't even beat Brendan Hines-Ike off the dribble. What is the why, Buka? Take it down and hit it, man. I mean, LAFC has not looked good in the first 25. So, I mean, there's that. And Buka's put the ball in the back of the net twice, being called for really bullshit fouls both times. So, wait, so you've talked for 20 minutes about Son and Bouanga, and then said, "Oh wow, they've been really quiet tonight." Then what the hell have you been talking about for 20 minutes? A couple of these plays make. Oh yeah. No, they don't, because it's put on by Apple TV, and they refuse to take any responsibility for their bullshit. Like, is that the show you're talking about? The one that Apple TV puts on? And that was also really weak, but he just said corner taken quickly. The ball's at midfield, guys. MLS's YouTube page. Yeah, so it's put on by the league. I doubt that they're going to put it in there then. Just get Denny on. Get Denny. Get Buka on the ball in space and let him dribble past a couple players. I do not understand this mentality that Austin still has 4.5 years later of let's just cross the ball, because that's the kind of target attack that we have. Is guys that, there we go, up the middle. Like, I'm sorry, but you have Mirtuzuni who can dribble. You have Buka who can dribble. You have Owen Wolf, who's, I've watched him beat 5 players off the dribble with no space before. I've watched him beat countless LAFC players off the dribble. You have Danny Pereira, who can dribble the ball through defenders as well. Let's maybe play the ball on the ground on their feet. Shocking idea. Instead of this horseshoe of sadness, where you're going to cross the ball to a guy that's 5'9". And that's oh, fuck. Come on, referee. Get out of the way. God, the referee. Mendoza, again, you had a problem. You're giving him 15 seconds to reset after you got in the way of the ball on one that Mirtu is probably just gonna smack, and then you throw it backwards. I hate Mendoza. I hate this league. Oh, it's so frustrating. Like, you guys can't see, but the referee basically said, "Okay, drop ball. There, we'll throw it that way," instead of just dropping the ball. Yes, he had time to move. Yeah, no, plenty of time. He just said, if I stand here, I can stay in the way. Boy, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way you don't call that shoulder check, but you've called the 2 on Buka on the top of the box. Ain't no way. Mendoza. Ain't no way. Is it bad that I'm just genuinely not worried about Sun, that I'm not worried about any of their long shots from like 20 yards out, 20 plus, 20 to 30. Like, I'm genuinely just not worried about it, even in a little bit of space. I'm just genuinely not worried. This is now going to come back where they're about to score at like a 35-yard banger of a long shot. And get up. Absolute horrid. I wouldn't let Sun hit too many. I have zero fear of Sun from 25 yards out. I have absolutely zero fear of that man striking the ball from 25 yards out. Tonight, specifically right now, I'm not worried about that. Oh, you caught it. Mendoza called a foul against LAFC, guys. Took him 30 minutes. Hugo Lloris is kept quiet because he hasn't had to take an actual shot because the referee is giving every ticky-tack foul to LAFC. Guys! Hit up Palencia. You know what would be? It'd be great. Mendoza just goes up to Sun and just goes. I don't know if you heard that. I think I just might have unmuted. But just gives him a card because Sun's yapping. Sun's yapping right now. The whole LAFC team is. But I mean, they're typical of those guys. I deserve that one. He deserved that one. Oh, he breathed. Okay. But it does not need a 40-second conversation with Danny Pereira. The foul against Heinzike. Like Heinzike was the recipient of the foul. 35. That's a foul. Wow, he did it. The XG is 0.00 for Austin and 0.25 for LA. Just disgraceful. Easy from Suver. After this foul there. Oh, what a shanked shot from Tillman. Oh, look, Sun's rolling on the ground crying. He got skinned by Heinz Ike, I think. Who can't Sun get past here? Oh, I want to see the later one. Who is it? I don't know what Ilie is doing there. Ilie just kind of lays down. Who is this? Who is it? It's Ilie Sanchez that Sun can't get around. Holy hell. Wow. Sun can't get around Ilie Sanchez. That's what it is. I just have a tweet saved for after this game about what I've just seen. And I'm just going to see if it stays true. If it does, that's hilarious. I don't want to jinx it, though. We got 10 minutes till halftime. LAFC's looked as dangerous as a dull knife. That's a foul. A rusty knife, I guess, is what it is. No, it's a dull knife. That's another foul. That's 3 consecutive fouls. Get out of here. How the game should be called right there. Thank you. I mean, we know for a fact the league wants LA to go through. Like, it's pretty obvious. I mean, superstars, that draw is better than Osman Bukhari and Mirtu Zuni or Owen Wolf, up and coming U.S. national team player. Like, that's Austin's draw. They're the villains of the MLS and have been for years. Oh, shit. There's a player wide. Oh, my God. That's a horrendous pass from Denny Bouanga. Holy. Come on, Buka. Then he wanted to take a shot there and just didn't have. Why? I don't know why we're giving him a corner there. Not a straight line, but like if you draw that line from here, is like, come on. What are we doing? There you go. Can't impede there. Oh, God. There's still 40 minutes of yap. I'll give him credit. I'll say 30 minutes of LAFC yap and a minute and a half Austin yap. And the minute and a half Austin FC yap is about Nico Estevez rather than anything else. Give it back to John. Good. Oh, this is beautiful. Buka needs to shift centrally there, but not terrible. Oh, Biro, have a rip. Okay. There's no... It's a bunch of, like, you make the run to the top of the box and then you stand there. There's no off-ball movement. There's very little off-ball movement. And Danny's standing up middle of the LAFC half, hands on his knees. I mean, he's been running quite a bit, but still. Like, there's very little. All 4 of the attacking players, all 5. Oh, gets to Mirtu. All 5 of the attacking players, Buka, Danny, Mirtu Zuni, Owen, and John, are all just hanging out top of the, like, in the attacking half. Or I guess Biru. No, Biru came back. It was John Gallagher. They're all just standing up there, not tracking back and giving a passing outlet. It's just That's the one problem that I've had with Austin FC recently, is that. That's a foul, referee. Okay, never mind. Right to Stu's hands. Bounces it right to Dessler. Easy. Get John, Mirtu, Danny, Buka. Just standing at about midfield. Given there was a breakaway, so you don't have that much room, but not much like time to get back, but you gotta have something. Mirtu's. You know what this is like? The amount of runs that Mirtu makes, it reminds me of Matthew Golden in Green Bay. The amount of route runs that kid does that are well structured and he beats players off of it, and they just don't give him the ball, is the exact same as Mirtu Zuni's off the ball runs that Austin just does not feed him the ball. If you gave him the ball, he'd score. But no. It's frustrating. We still giving Hollingshead credit for that goal, even though it was off Heinz-Ike? Wow. Like, that's... Wow. It's just not good deliveries at all. Yeah, it's not good. What's the Sean Dyche quote? Utter woke nonsense. Fair. Yeah. Who's Sean Dyche coaching now? Is it Forrest? Is that right? No. Who is Sean Dyche with right now? Yeah, no, it is. It is Nottingham Forest right now. Yeah. Yeah. He was Everton's coach, let go, and is now at Nottingham Forest. Yeah. Oh, he played at Forest as well. He played at their youth career. Interesting. 1 minute of stoppage time. Oh, John off John's head. It's still in play. Throw in here for Austin with about 30 seconds left. That ball came off John Gallagher's head. Come on. I'm not a fan of the no off the ball movement and the fact that Dessler is an inverted and Buka doesn't have room to make his dangerous dribbles. And then a ball just puts Owen out of play, and that's halftime. That is halftime. All right. I'm going to go to the restroom real fast. I'll be right back. They're chatting about something. I don't even know. I'll be right back. All right, here we are back halftime. Let's see, what are we saying? I All right. Second half is gonna be all right. I would agree. Austin maybe down a goal, but they seem composed and in control. Owen's gonna bring us back. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm surprisingly not really concerned with LA. I like, they don't scare me. The thing that scares me is, let me just see a stat real quick. Austin's one shot on target. No, sorry, one shot, 0-1 target. That scares me. That's the problem. Like, LAFC has not really looked that dangerous. I mean, the fact that Austin has scored the only goal in this game is something. Hold on, let me see. It's a great slide from Gallagher. I think Stu saves that regardless. But I'm waiting for the goal here. All right, here's the goal. Give me the angle. They're not going to give me that tight angle, are they? No, they're not going to give us the angle. So their highlights of the first goal, first part of this game, is a janky own goal for LAFC, Bouanga getting stuffed by Gallagher, Son getting stuffed by Stuver, Bouanga getting stuffed by Stuver. That's their highlights. If 4 things, all of which only show that Austin can defend, is all it is. Oh.
That performance in the first half.
This is LA's assistant coach.
A lot of intensity. It's been a little chippy. Not able to establish the rhythm we want. Certainly last few minutes of the half, we got pushed back much deeper than we want. You see,
Yeah.
They want to just fire balls in the box and create chaos for us. And then when we win the ball, we need to decide if it's time to go fast, it's time to move up, and then really able to move in their half and assert pressure.
Death taxes, Ryan Holland said in the playoffs. How much does that goal mean?
Yeah, it's good to be up for sure. Relieve a little bit of pressure, but we got to push for more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What an interview that was, guys. Yes, let's spend another 10 minutes talking about LAFC and their lack of creativity going forward. Their creativity is, hey, let's get the ball to Son and Bouanga and see what they can do. And the answer is not much. Wow. Owen Wolf and Mirtuzuni combined for just over half of Danny Bouanga's goals this season. Albatise is the worst. All they talk about is Son. He hasn't done anything. He scored 9 goals, I think is what they just said. Or 9 goal contributions this season. But yeah, it's not good. It's not great. Has anyone advanced? Nobody's advanced yet, right? We're still in the first round of games. Yeah. Okay. Because the second games start, what, tomorrow? Yeah. They start Saturday. Wait, hold on. Or yeah, first, yeah, best of 3. Yeah. Why did that Inter Miami Nashville game play before the play-in games? Wait, who was the Chicago Orlando? What? Plans were, yeah. Home and home is much better. Yeah, I'd rather just do like what the rest of the world would rather do, is do a home and home or home and away, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, both teams play at home, so much better, and then just take, I guess, what the Champions League used to do. I don't know. Actually, do they still do that? No, it's just into that. No, they still. I don't know. They changed their format. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Yeah, it was last Wednesday. The 22nd is when they played, a week ago. Okay, yeah, I guess they get played. It's weird that the Miami Nashville game, right? They played on Friday the 24th, and they won't play again until Saturday the 1st. But between those games, Chicago will have played Philadelphia twice. Vancouver will play Dallas once. San Diego, and then Charlotte. This is weird. The Miami Nashville game, Sam still does it after the round. Okay, so yeah, so it's after after that league table, yeah. So the Inter Miami Nashville played Friday, and they have off until Saturday. But Charlotte, New York City played yesterday and also play Saturday. So they play Tuesday, Saturday. But the other team has 9 days off. What are we doing with the schedule, guys? It's horrific. Like everybody else, Saturday to Saturday. But then Austin plays Wednesday to Sunday. Why not have and Pilot Share booked last 2 nights? So then play Saturday at BMO. Play Saturday to Saturday, or Saturday. Have the Eastern Conference games on Saturday and the Western Conference games on Sundays. Both weeks. It's not hard. Or if you want to, you can have half the teams play, whatever. If you want to do, like, if you want to do East and West on Saturday and Sunday, MLS doesn't want to drag the season out. By playing a best of 3, you drag the season out. I hate it. Because how many games are there? There's 4. You could play like, what is it? 1 in the play-in, and then the middle game, right? So you could theoretically have the 1 versus play-in, and then 4 versus 5 games of both sides on one day, and then, right? So you have 4 games on Saturday that are 1 in play-in, 4 and 5 on both East and West, and then Sunday you have the other 2. Or you could just have the East on Saturday, the West on Sunday, both weeks. And then what you could do is you could then have, if the East or West has a game 3, play that on Wednesday. And then have the next round start on the next week, right? So you would play the 25th and 26th, then by round, right? No, you would play the 24th. Or if you wanted to, you play 4th, 5th, and 6th, right? Last week, to then play, I don't know if you really want to play a game on Halloween, but you could play the 1st and 2nd, then have midweek games the first week of November, right? So then you could play a game on the 7th or 8th, and then have the next round start the 11th and 12th. And if you played a game on the 7th or 8th, you play Sunday. Like, hate it. Because, like, this Austin LA game will play. Are they going to schedule it? No, they're only going to schedule those 2. When does play Halloween would be the Epic Knife? That's true. When is the Austin LA game 3 back in LA? That's not next weekend, is it? Or is it? I mean like next Wednesday. Do they play 3 games in a week? Or are they going to wait till the following weekend? Like the 8th or 9th? That in and of itself is confusing, that I don't know when game 3 would be. All right. Like that's bizarre. Aggregate with or without away goals. I couldn't care less about the away goal rule if you go back to home and home. It doesn't matter. Count them, don't count them. 2-game aggregate. I mean, 2-game aggregate is peak. Like that is the most the one that I would rather have the most. But if you do away with BMO's 5 Nights of Fall Out Boy next week. Can they forfeit if Austin wins one of these 2 games, either tonight or this weekend, can they forfeit their right to host the game 3 and just chuck it back to Q2? Like, I mean, I don't care. If you scheduled 5 nights of Fall Out Boy, you forfeit your right. Not that there's anything wrong with Fall Out Boy, but if you decide to just schedule other stuff, I just looked, yeah. So it's tonight, Sunday, and next Saturday. That's so horrific. That is the definition of stretching the season out. I would rather have, genuinely, I would rather have one game. Huh? Yeah. I would rather have one game playoff series at a neutral site. Like, that's fine. Give me one game playoff series at a neutral site. Yeah, that's true. In the holiday shopping season. We're just complaining about the MLS schedule because it's so bad. Oh, the first yellow card of the game. From today, Wednesday. Today, Saturday, and then next Wednesday. If Austin wins tonight or tomorrow, like if they split the first two, they'll play a third game next Saturday. Ow! I just punched my desk on accident. Just dropped my hand and just smacked the corner of it right on my knuckles. Svatok gets the first yellow card of the game. I mean, can we not get the yellow card for Denny Bwanga's dive in the first, like, 10 minutes of the game? Anything besides the best of 3? Yes. This isn't the MLB. This isn't the thing that we can play 3 games in 4 days. Dad, have you been watching any of the, or I guess paying attention to any of the MLB playoffs? The World Series game that's on that game the other night? 18 innings. Went 18 innings. 5-6 to LA. And then 5-6, yeah, they just walk off homeward. And then the game tonight went 6-2. 6-1. Toronto. That's true, JC. That's a terrible foul. Baseball. I mean, round stick cricket. Yes, round stick cricket. The most. Also, don't diss cricket. Cricket's a lot of fun, but let's quit the replays, guys. That's a pointless replay, and I've just missed the shot on target. No, you took it and you missed. You forfeit your right for the free kick. It's Mendoza. I hate him. I can't say it, but it's I can't like that's yeah. Yeah. This guy. It's that egregious. No, I think if you take a free kick early and it's like wide or you just get stuffed or whatever, you forfeited your right to the free kick there. Yeah, I mean that's just as shit. Um yeah, no, how long ago did we go to Toronto? We went to Toronto a long time ago. Um and my dad and I went on vacation and my mom was working, so we did some stuff with her when she wasn't working. But the other times, we just bought like super cheap, from what I remember at least, super cheap tickets to the random Blue Jays series that was going on that week. Went like 2 or 3 consecutive days. I don't remember who they were playing. I don't remember who they were playing. But we just went and just had some fun. Uh, so I have a soft spot for the Blue Jays because of that. It was a lot of fun. Why is this camera angle so off? There we go. Just won the ball there. I'm started to type a response to that one media guy and just had to stop. Son is a nice bruise around that one after that one. He's gonna have a couple after this. There you go, Mirtu. There you go. I mean, that's a foul, but okay. No play on the ball there. Oh, yeah. Ah, just take a second off that. I mean, he's offside, but what do you mean a hopeful ball? There's a target to that. Oh, Danny was trying to get that ball. I think Danny just took an elbow to the face. I think you shift to a how does it feel being in the playoffs? It's me. Oh, what's good? I mean, it's fine. I mean, yet again, we've played 3 teams in the playoffs in 5 years. Played Dallas, LA. No, who else did we play? Who did Austin play first in the playoffs in 2022? Salt Lake. That's right. Salt Lake played 0 teams in the playoffs in 8 years and only 2 in the wild card. Yeah. Yeah, Salt Lake in penalties. Yeah, Salt Lake in the first round. That was when they still did the bye. So LA got the bye. Then we played Dallas, then we played LA. Tillman just dragged Gallagher down, so let's just nullify both of that. Yet again, sun from distance, not scaring me. So I guess it is, yeah, it's 3 teams in 8 years. Or in 5 years. It's San Jose, Dallas, and LA. This one's better than the last time we played them, though. In the playoffs, that is. They just don't seem that dangerous. I mean, Austin's biggest issue is they've shot themselves in the foot. First off, literally, and then also it's just not making the right passes, and it looks like there's no drive, but that's nothing new. Love Son, but every day I see people filling the whole comments with "I love you, son." I get it coming into the MLS. It's used. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the same as when Messi got to the league. It's just kind of annoying. Like Thomas Muller, at least. I guess. I don't know. I would say Thomas Muller is the same, like, status, right? The same quality of a player. Oi! Give the foul! There's no advantage being played with Danny standing on the ball where the foul occurred. What are we doing? What are we doing? Mendoza, come on! What in the world? Like, Owen Wolf gets absolutely shoulder checked in the next week. Danny's standing on the ball basically where the foul happened. The referee said, nope, play on. Come on. There you go, Danny. I mean, he gets the ball out of it. Buka. The Des. Just nobody. John fucking Gallagher! Come on! Adair Oberon, sit your ass back down. Sit down. Don't you be coming on. Come on! There we go. That's a great, smart from Owen to just say, you know what? Take it. Oop. He said, nope. There you go. It sends, is it Hollingshead? Who is it? It sends Hollingshead to 14. Not Hollingshead. That's, Palencia. Yeah, it sends Palencia across to then give John an easier way to just net one. Smart play. Come on. 25 plus stoppage. And then penalties if still. Oh, Buka. How? Is he off? What was the call? I'm assuming he was offside. But I mean, with how Mendoza's been calling it, that could have been anything. Owen, yeah, Owen might be the best player on the team. Nisa, I like this. It's a great tweet off of this. Now just don't lose it. Same mentality. It's fine. Don't try to force anything. Is the next thing. Don't try to force it. Stay calm. Good job, Spot Talk. Step back to Denny. Good. Yes. Just chill. We don't force anything. You don't have to force anything. Thank you. Gets the foul. Buka's down right now. That's a good, I mean, it's not a great ball from Dessa. It's terrible defending from Tafari. Ha! The Dallas player, the former Dallas player, screws it for LA. Predictable. Buka is down. Like, nope. All right, wave the training staff off. Don't come on. Live feed is amazing. I'm barely a second behind. Yeah. I try to not. There's no. Like, I don't stream with a delay. Mainly so then I don't get spoiled for things. So. Anyway, it ends 1-1. Very, very possibly ending 1-1. What's up, Kevin? How's it going, Kurt? Kevin, welcome in. I was just looking to see if there's anything more posted about this from people. Yeah. Got under 2.5. I mean, I think 1-1 is very possible. Another corner for LA. But I'm not going to tell you to do either one because I this game could easily have one more in it. But and just as easily this game could end. I mean, there's 20 minutes left, 22 minutes plus stoppage. So good save, Stu. Good hands. I mean, it was, but Stu's just there. Wasn't necessarily top corner. So I'm feeling could go. I'm feeling no different now than I was an hour ago when this game kicked off. Or an hour and a half ago. Hour and 10 ago. Foul and Austin free kick. All right. Getting out of that danger spot. I don't know if I'd bring Robert Taylor on. Buka off with 20 to go. I mean, at least it's not O'Brien. I feel bad for the guy, but like, yeah, Robert Taylor. I mean, at least it's not Hader, right? Austin just sit on, like, nothing's changed in the last hour or last half hour. Nothing's changed. We're still fine. Just play with the same tempo, right? There's nothing that needs to be forced. Yep, Robert Taylor on for Buka. I'm not 100% sure about this one, but I think this is a fitness thing, like a health thing. He went down hard and he was questionable coming into the game. So that's okay. But I don't like the I'm not sold on Robert Taylor yet. Haven't been all season. Like, I like the addition, but I feel like he was more of a spot holder than anything. Good job getting back, Danny. Good. Good, Danny. There you go, Danny. Come on. All right, reset. Reset. Still not out of it. This Tillman. This very fancy boots. Delgado forces one in. Just sit and don't get up. Good, Des. Oh, shit. That's a goal kick for Austin. That was just pushed wide from Denny Bwanga. I mean, Gallagher, was that Gally? No, it was Danny. Kind of getting in the way of Des there. Des almost had it. Come on, cover it. Good. out for a corner again. And this journalist just keeps writing the most. I have him blocked, but because I'm just looking at the Austin FC tag, I still see the stuff he posts. And holy incompetence. Buka out, thank God, the biggest waste in Austin FC history. Brother, we had Rodney Redis on the team. Let alone the first signing, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, guys, don't hit the security guy that's behind the goal. For LA. Or Daz coming on for Shioneri. 66. Front three, a 5-2-3 now. I mean, at least Taylor's got the effort and the fresh legs, right? That's fine. Perfect. Heinzike was there. Don't let him take a long shot. That's such a waste of a cross. It's worse than Austin's crosses. It keeps shifting that way, and I don't know why. That's way too far. That's right where it just was. There. Ugh. I think it was a waste to write Austin out of this game. After the game 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when was it? Oh, Mir, come on. Cut inside. Oh, corner out of it? Okay, no, keeps it in. Finds Danny. Nothing. I would have let that go out for a corner. But oh, somebody step to him, please. Elie. Yeah. I would have rather Robert Taylor let that go out for a corner, but Danny needs to recycle. Like, as much as I hate the recycling, that's the one that Danny needs to recycle, right? He needs to push that wide and just reset that attacking phase. He tries to hit that first time because Dessler's there. What? Jan Komanich coming on, but they just had 6 and 14 up. Oh, Sabovic. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, Rubio is 21. Yeah. So Sabovic on Wonga isn't going to keep missing. I mean, he's just got about 80 minutes of proof there. And Elie off. Sorry, not Danny. Yeah, Rubio's injured. I forgot. That's why I was confused when I saw 14. Because I was like, oh, that's Rubio. But no, Rubio was 14 last season. Right? Because he just switched to 21 this year. Yeah, he was 14. He was 14 last season. And now with Sabovic coming in, he turned into 21. And that's the one. He's offside though. He touched it and he's off. He touched it and he's off. No. 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 There's another runner on the back post that touched it and he's off. Nathan Ordaz touched that ball or had an impact on it. Yeah, he touches it. It looks like he touches it. It goes back like towards the middle of the goal off his foot. Yeah, he instantly went, oh no, I've screwed it. No. No. They gave it. Wow. That's horseshit. No, I disagree with that one. I very much disagree with that. I really dislike that. It hit his foot. Thank you. That's obvious. This is absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. This league is corrupt as shit. Like, there's no way in hell you see that ball hit the ground and bounce into the net. Absolutely out of this. This is some horse shit. This is crazy. Ordaz gets fucking credit too? I'm the fact they gave this motherfucker credit too. And he's offside and he knows he is. Crab80, hey Wilson Broyles, go fuck yourself, you dumbass. Get out of here. He's offside by a mile. He reacts. How are you this incompetent, Wilson? Like, now that you called me out and called me a cryberry, I'm gonna out. How the absolute fuck does a player know he's offside, go, oh no, I have screwed it up, and they say, nah, it's fine. Idiots. Why? I've asked myself this for years now. He was behind when the shot was taken. What about when it goes off? Was it Dessler or was it Stu's or Stu's hands? Because it does not. Stu gets a fingertip to it. I'm almost confident, and the ball is deflected off Dessler as well, and he makes an intentional play on the ball, which would reset the offside rule. Also, the fact that the player himself is knows he's offside and he goes to prove that he is offside is beyond is wild. Why do I get this upset at this league? It's the most scripted. It's the most scripted. Yes, Bawanga beyond Danny Dive. It's like Danny Dimes, but Danny Dives. Danny Dives reacts as if he's touched it, and Ordaz knows he's offside. Buka's had 3 chances, 2 of which he controls and puts in the back of the net, called offside because he breathes on the defender. Like, somebody responded to my tweet and they said maybe Danny played him on the side, but I'd like to see an angle that we will never get as fans. And my response was, when Denny Bawanga and Ordaz react like they do, I don't care if someone might have played him on side. I don't care. Like, Andrew Weeb, shut up. I don't even know what you're saying, but you're talking and it's pissing me off. Give me a way to turn off commentators but keep stadium noise. Apple. Like, give me a way. And I don't want to go to the local radio, the radio broadcast of it either, because I'm just going to go to the Spanish one. Screw it. Give me the Spanish broadcast. Nope, there's no Spanish broadcast. Cool, thanks. And I've paused the game. Oh, I hate this league. For referees sucks. They've always have. It doesn't matter what anybody else does. Austin FC will never win a trophy. That's a foul. Finally, Mendoza, whatever his name is. I genuinely don't care about him anymore. We have a radio call in Portland. Does Austin FC? Yeah, normally do. Normally there is a radio broadcast. I mean, Austin has one. just a weak shot. Vasconte. VAR is what I thought we were going to throw in there. But no, I'm also more upset at the fact that the calls on Buka for being in the zip code as an LAFC defender get him called for something. Yeah, so I've seen a screenshot now of the original shot, and yeah, he is on when Denny Bouanga takes the shot. But whoever slides makes an intentional play on the ball, and it does come off him. Therefore, that would reset the offside line. And that's the part that I'm curious about, is when that leaves his body, where is Ordaz? If Ordaz reacts, he put it into play. He put the ball into play. He put the ball into play. Mendoza. He put the ball into play. You amateur. Oh, neck brace is coming on. Mickey Mouse League. Jumbo is still loved by Portland fans. I'm assuming is that the radio guy? Who does the radio call in Austin right now? I cannot remember what his name is. Lincoln Rose, right? Is that his name? Still? Yeah, Lincoln Rose, yeah. Yeah, Lincoln Rose. I don't mind Lincoln Rose. I don't mind listening to the radio broadcast instead of the Apple TV MLS paid guys. All right, well, Austin's got to do something in at Q2, which wouldn't surprise me. They did. I mean, this game was officiated thank you. And that's a yellow card for Ordaz for kicking the ball away, right, Mendoza? Hey! Wait. He's a river, yeah. Who got booked for that? Oh, Palencia for saying something. Not Ordaz for kicking the ball away and delay the restart. Denny should also be on a yellow card for his dive early in the game, but whatever. It's not going to change anything, but I'm just pointing out these things. I mean, Austin's tactics weren't great, but they worked until you have an offside goal called and given. I mean, Beer just got pushed to the ground. Was it Sabo? No, that was Sabo. Yeah, it was Sabovic, sorry. Why is nobody there to clean? Oh, God, Mir 2. Holy. Yeah, he did. I'm having an argument now. Genuine questioning it. They're calling it an argument here, but that's why are we the corner discussion? We'll say about the slide, and it says that is the deflection. Okay, that is the deflection. Even at the original playing of the ball, that slide still put him on side. And I'm saying I'd argue that it's an intentional play on the ball by the sliding defender, which resets the offside thing. And I said it's objectively not going to matter, but it's still strange with at least 3 LAFC players reacting as if Ordaz is offside. Stu's coming up. Have a Stu header to win the game. It's still not out. Mirror 2. That's going out for a corner. Okay, he's offside. Whatever. I still hate LAFC more than any other team in the league. The fact that Denny immediately goes to Ordaz to say something to him. Immediately after this game concludes. Interesting. That's all I'm saying. Interesting. Whatever. Whatever. Seattle, then LFC. Let the hate flow. Yeah. Big game Saturday. Bring your A game. Yeah. Big game there. I mean, I'm just going to tweet what I had earlier. Yeah, leave the kids at home. Don't take them. Oh, why did that not send? That's so annoying. I'm just copying and retweeting it. There. The man of the match goes to Heung-Min's son, by the way. The guy that got pocketed by Elie Sanchez and John Gallagher and Brendan Hines-Ike, by the way. Oh well, whatever. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us tonight. My throat is starting to go. 2.5. Right as I say something about it too, it goes even worse. All right, Bro won the most jersey sales pregame. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. The team's not going to beat LAFC. And nothing that they can or cannot do, but entirely because this league wants LAFC. I mean, probably the team wants LAFC versus Miami in the playoffs. That would be their prime time. They could focus this as, oh, the Barca boys versus Danny Bouanga and Heung-Min Son, because the Barca boys are all probably done. I mean, I know Busquets is. I think Jordi Alba also is. I don't know if Messi. I think he just redid his contract or something, or signed an extension or whatever. But yeah, if you have not already, go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I may or may not be back on Sunday. Yeah. All right. Take care, and have a good rest of your night, and have a good rest of your week. And tell any LAFC fans that you see to stuff it. That's all I gotta say. Take care.